yo? I just got in the crib and I was on this YouTube shit. I see my boy Boxing Wasp put up a video, man. And normally, my nigga, I agree with all your videos. This is a response video. But this one, I don't know what the fuck you was talking about, yo. And we gonna have to debate now, man. Alright. I understand exactly what you're talking about when you talk about bandwagonism. I don't like bandwagon nigga. I don't like nobody to jump on bandwagons, no matter what the subject is. I respect a man that has a real opinion. You know what I mean? We human beings, we not robots, we not programmed. I only respect people that have real opinions. That's why a lot of times when I hear people say Ali is their favorite fighter, I really question them as to why. Because I feel Ali has a lot of bandwagon ass, dick riding, fake ass fans, man. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali has the most fans, but he has the most fake. Because I say that because I feel you can't like Muhammad Ali and not like Floyd Mayweather. Because they're too damn similar. So it shows me that you fake, you know, and you just being a little dick rider. So with that being said, I clearly understand when you talk about people and them being on that bandwagon shit, you know what I mean? 'Cause, yo, nobody likes a bandwagon ass nigga. Now, you went as far as to say, yo, why do people rate Sugar Ray Robinson so damn high? Now, for them fake motherfuckers, don't get me wrong. I know Ray Robinson got a lot of bandwagon ass niggas too. I'm gonna tell you why I rate him over everybody. Why I say he's number one. Now, I believe Floyd Mayweather is the most skilled boxer to ever put on the gloves. You know what I mean? I believe he's the most skilled. Most skilled. No, I never seen nobody more skilled than Floyd Mayweather. Now, why do I rate Robinson over Mayweather? I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta go back in time. You cannot look at Robinson's fights with a 2011 point of view. Put your ass back in a 1940s view. You wasn't wearing no True Religion jeans. You wearing slacks. You might have some waves. You might have some waves, know what I mean? Some thick ass finger waves. Because that was the requirements, know what I mean? Niggas was on some shit like they gotta look white. That was just what was in society. Know what I mean? You gotta go back into the 1940s society. Do not look at it from a 2011 point of view. You was not rocking True Religions. You know what I mean? You was rocking slacks. Your shirt was tucked in your pants. You know what I mean? You used to pick up the milk outside your door. You know what I mean? You there with me now, man? You in the 40s? Alright, let's go. Robinson, you said it yourself. Them footages that we see of Robinson, where he clearly destroying whoever's in front of him, is not prime Robinson. People who know about Ray Robinson, they know we never seen they do not have footage of the Ray Robinson who I think was on a 90-something winning streak. Or something like that. 90-something early hundreds. It's so fucked up with Ray Robinson that people say different numbers. So his record is sort of like mythical. Because some people say he won 120. Some people say he won 97 or something like that until LaMotta beat him. Whatever the case may be, we know it was a high, crazy number though. We do not have footage of that Ray Robinson. You have footage of Ray Robinson in his 30s. Because you got to understand, Ray Robinson, he was the man, but in a sense, he wasn't, because he was in Joe Louis' shadow. He was a little younger, and people were just always into heavyweight boxing. Ray Robinson, the reason I rate him so damn high, because his level of just being pure advance. It's like the man is from maybe the golden era, the 70s, the 80s, but he was actually in the 40s and the 50s. Just the way he was beating the shit out of these guys. Now, it's arguable, Wasp, if you was to say he fought a group of bums. But it just becomes plain disrespectful when you say the man who boxed, I believe Ray Robinson maybe boxed 20 years, 20-something years. You're going to tell me that whole career is laced with nothing but bums? That's not his fault. That's a matter of error. You gotta understand, boxing was young in the 1940s. Just like if we watch 1950s NBA, if we watch players like, what's that dude on the Celtics? That legend, that Hall of Famer legend, Bob Cousy, I think that's his name. He looks so fucking shitty dribbling the ball. His crossover looks so weak. But when you break it down, he was the man back in the day. That's what was rocking back in the day. He used to get Bill Russell the assist. Like, you getting what I'm saying? But with Ray Robinson, this dude used to fight on his toes. He was a beast with both hands. He had speed. He was fit like hell. You say we didn't see much of his fights, but I know your ass seen footage of a Ray Robinson workout. I could tell you that dude workouts look fucking crazy, and that type of his workouts look like the type of shit that when you do it, you probably took 10 years off your life. Know what I mean? Because the shit just looks so fucking punishing. I seen Ray Robinson. His jump rope game is crazy because he was a dancer. I seen him have that heavy ball thrown into his abdomen. He was a beast on the heavy bag. He used to hit the speed bag and dance at the same damn time. Now, I'm just going back, like, I'm throwing back what you said at you. Now, you said the guys in front of him, they had no damn footwork. They were slow. And this and that. And mind you, some of those same fights you're talking about were considered the Hall of Famers of that era. You said this. Now, put it like this. If Ray Robinson is doing all of that, what I just said, and making those guys look like such, what do you class this guy? Or are you just going to leave him as a nobody because he's from the 40s? Or are you going to say, yo, this kid was fucking special? You don't rate Ray Robinson much. I guarantee you rate Muhammad Ali. Did you know that Muhammad Ali, when he throws flurries and he throws hooks with his left and his right, he was mimicking Ray Robinson? I need to get a camera, man. I was showing you what I'm talking about. I got a heavy bag in my backyard, man. I was showing you what the fuck I was talking about, man. Muhammad Ali used to mimic Ray Robinson when he threw hooks. So if I'm lying or flying, he was mimicking Ray Robinson. He mimicked Ray Robinson look. The white short trunks cut well above the knee. That was Ray Robinson look, man. Like, trust me, if he was nothing, man, he wouldn't influence Muhammad Ali, man. Like, the dude is special. Like, you gotta go back in the 1940s. Think about it. What would you? I don't even know you personally, my nigga. But if you lived in the 40s, what would be your occupation? What would you get up every day and do? What kind of man would you be? You know what I mean? You gotta put yourself there and then analyze Ray Robinson, man. Yo, this nigga literally will knock a dude out in the morning, no, in the daytime, in the afternoon hours, evening hours, go to his club right there on 125th Street in Harlem, dance, then bring like 3 of them dancer bitches back to the telly, smash them, and do the same thing next week. In the 40s. And drive that pink Cadillac with the team, with the first nigga to roll, the first boxer to roll with a heavy entourage. In the 40s, like, the dude is a damn pioneer, man. Like, he brought swag to this boxing shit. That's why I rate him over all these dudes. You know what I mean? That's why. He brought swag to this shit, and he was talented, advanced like a motherfucker. I rate Ray Robinson #1 because I honestly believe Ray Robinson with his 1940s ass, his 1940s style of fighting. If you used to just cut him out in the 1940s and throw him in 2011, he would beat a lot of these dudes. I wouldn't say majority, but he'll beat a lot of them. A good amount, a good decent amount, with his 1940s boxing intellect. And mind you, in those days, boxing was real raw. Like if a promoter needed a fighter, and there was just a dude who used to go to bars, because there was a lot of bars around 1940s. That was just the daily activity. Let's go to a pub, let's go to a bar. If there was a dude in there that used to knock dudes out after he got drunk, a promoter would turn him into a boxer. Just like that. That's how raw boxing was in the 1940s. Like, it was a lot of mistrained boxers in those days. Like real brawlers that turned into professional fighters. Some of them were successful, some of them wasn't. You know? And see, I forgot where I was going with that. But you see what I'm saying? That's what was going on in that. Yeah, this is what I was trying to say. That's what was going on in that era. It was still a babe. Boxing was still in its infant stage. The 40s, the 50s. That's not the golden era in boxing. To me, boxing's golden era is the 70s, the 80s. 90s has, people like to downplay the 90s, but the 90s has some classic shit in there too. Those 3 decades right there, man, that's boxing at its best. If you want to throw the 60s in there, you could throw that in there too, I guess. Know what I mean? Yeah, you could throw the 60s in there. That's boxing at its best. That's boxing with real guys that were born and trained into the sport of boxing. In Ray Robinson's era, those dudes were not boxers full time.